Hi guys, it's Mr. Toe the Gamer, and the title does not lie. I have been making Let's Play videos for 5 years, and I have never actually acknowledged anything about how many years I've done besides posting on my Twitter saying, oh my god, I've done this for this many years? It's crazy, but yeah, it's been half a decade since I've been making Let's Play videos, and it's been an interesting ride, so sorry, I am coughing, and I don't want to cough, but whatever. Basically what I wanted to do is just give a video and talk about how all these past 5 years have been, 1 year at a time. It's definitely been fun, even if a bit frustrating. In the beginning, I had a Hauppauge capture card, which broke within 2 weeks of using it. Learning to use that thing, it took 3 weeks, which was actually longer than the amount of time I've used it for, which is pretty sad, and I would often be like panicking if a video didn't work out, or my thing broke and I was like, give me another computer now, and it was honestly really bad, and that's exactly what happened when I had so many breaks and stuff, because my equipment just never wanted to work, and I hated it. My first year was Paper Mario, and that was one of my first Let's Plays Paper Mario, and that was definitely fun. I wanted to 100% the game, but apparently, I don't know what happened, but I got glitched out of it. I remember the fact that I couldn't get all the recipes after Chapter 7, and I was like, wow, that sucks. I guess I'm not going for completion anymore. I did eventually replay it and finish the whole thing 100% for real, so that was good. I also did Wii Party, which was pretty cool, and Wii Party is my most viewed playthrough by far. My most viewed video has just passed 60,000 views, and I don't know how that happened, but videos on that game do tend to get a bit, well, how should I say it, popular with views, but low likes and stuff, so it's not surprising, but it is kind of weird to see a video like that get viewed by 60,000 people, which is about 20% of the total number of views on my channel right now. I do remember in 2015, it was getting like 1,000 views in a week, and I was like, whoa, hold on, where's this coming from? It's kind of funny. That was basically most of the first few months, and then I moved on to Colosseum, Kirby's Epic Yarn, and Mario Party 1. I will never do 3 projects at once ever again. That was horrible. They all took such a long time because school, computer issues, blah blah blah, and yeah, those were not the best playthroughs because they have terrible audio quality. Colosseum has annotations which I used for descriptions of boss moves, and their annotations are dead now, so that's completely worthless. You couldn't even hear me on like half the videos I posted. And overall, I think those were probably, Colosseum is probably my worst Let's Play, just because of how bad the audio quality was and stuff like that. Epic Yarn was alright, but it still wasn't very good just because of how bad my audio quality was. Mario Party 1 was good at first, but again, it suffered the same problem of audio issues halfway through, and my mic in the second half of the boards were terrible, so yeah, that was not fun. But that was basically my first year. I was 14 when I started, so it was basically just getting to learn the ropes and stuff like that. So I guess for someone who's doing it in this first year, especially someone who's barely 14, I don't know anyone else who was doing this. I was 14 when I started Let's Playing, and I don't know anyone else who started that young, so it wasn't for like some depressing release. I just wanted to try it. And I met someone on there, and it was pretty cool. I met in person. We've not spoken in a while, but if you're watching this right now, you know who you are. Come talk to me again, please. Okay, let's move on to the second year, because the second year I think was a lot better, even though I don't even remember most of the games I did. But I know I did Mario Party 2, which was a lot better than Mario Party 1. The mic was a lot better, even if there was some lag. Donkey Kong Country was that thing, and I think that was also one of my worst Let's Plays. No, actually, now I think about it, that was probably my worst Let's Play. It was one world per video. I used restore points on the Wii U on camera, because I was too lazy to edit them because I didn't have iMovie or anything like that to edit because I had to use the built-in Elgato editor, which was a pain because it was hard to keep track of where you were. And that's probably one I might redo one day when I get more experience with the game. And then I got into Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, which I liked a lot more than Colosseum. And that's where my thumbnail game has started, because I tried to make thumbnails just using Microsoft PowerPoint. And yeah, they were not amazing, but they were something. And what other? I know Mario Party 3 happened as well. Mario Party 3 was pretty good. That was, well, I should also mention something about that. That and Mario Party 1, which I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, I might have, but I had to record those in my basement because my TV did not support the capture software in the N64, and apparently only the top half of the screen showed the gameplay, but it showed the full screen, so everything looked like really compressed, and it was still pretty easy to tell what was going on for the most part, but it's definitely not something I'm very proud of. Yoshi's Island was another thing that happened, and Yoshi's Island was one of my favorites. That was definitely a really good game for me to play. I think that's the Let's Play I remember the least about because that was my first time beating the game fully, and I only got up to, I think, the second or maybe third, or no, I got up to the fourth world, I think the fourth boss when I played it the first time, so I never quite got to finish it. And, you know, it was a really good game. I liked it a lot. It's still my favorite Yoshi game, probably, although Yoshi's Woolly World is a close second. And right now I'm playing the Crafted World in my own time, which is pretty good too, but yeah, that was a thing, and I think I just talked about all 3 of my years. You know what? I'm actually pretty curious. You know, while I'm waiting to bring up something, I might as well mention something else. My subscriber count, I'm sorry if you just heard that music, that was me checking something. My subscriber count has been not terrible. I have about 620 subscribers in 5 years, which I guess is alright because Let's Playing is pretty much dead, but yeah. I also made like random videos back when they played Piano Tales 2 a lot. One of them got pretty well viewed, but I don't play that game anymore. I still play it every now and then when I'm bored, but the game's filled with bugs. It's just not something I do anymore. I did get into countdowns, but I also did only the first 3 Mario Party games, raking the boards, and then just stopped because I had pretty much no reason to continue anymore because I never really bothered with them that much in the first place. And to be honest, 2 of those countdowns I only put together in like a few days before they were supposed to go in because I wanted to do them monthly, and I only did it in a few days and they were pretty much rushed. I also tried monthly live streams. This is about when 2017 happened, and I did like those a lot more than the countdowns, but eventually I just stopped doing those because I had like no games to play, and it just didn't really work out that well. I probably have been very inconsistent with my ordering of the Let's Plays, but not a big deal. Now the Thousand Year Door happened, and the Thousand Year Door is probably my favorite Let's Play to this day, because interestingly it's my favorite game out of everything I've played, at least on the channel. But you know, it was a complete guide this time. There were some problems with lag and audio, and I had a computer that occasionally kicked the audio down every now and then, which was really irritating. I had no control over that. I had to record the Pit of 100 Trials twice because one of the videos got corrupted, and I recorded the whole thing twice in a matter of like 3 days, and it was really horrible, but I got through it. And it was really fun to play through one of my favorite games again. My thumbnail on this playthrough looks terrible. I just put the world map, some brown text that's like really hard to read, and yeah, it's not good at all. So now we'll get into Mario Party 4. And to this day, this is the only Mario Party game where I lost a board, and it was because of chance time, and I was not happy that I lost that because I should have won that, but that's not the point. The point is, very good game, even though it's not really my favorite Mario Party anymore. You know, it was solid, boards were okay, my commentary was like just about the game, and it was kind of boring. Then we got to Mario Party 5, which was basically that, but the games in Mario Party 5 were a lot more interesting. I think in terms of what happened, my favorite has been Pirate Dream, just because of how close it was. Even though Undersea Dream and Future Dream are probably my most iconic victories to this day, because in both of them I had like 13 or 14 stars. In Future Dream I got triple 10s for the first time, and currently still only time I've ever done that. The extra modes in Mario Party 5 were pretty cool. And now we get to Pikmin. Pikmin is fun, and yeah, I liked Pikmin a lot because it's a game that I never really got much experience with until a few years ago, and you know, it's just overall a nice game. And I think at this point is where I had to stop having big issues with my audio. And then we got into Pokemon Leaf Green and Mario Party 6, which I still not completed, and they've started over a year ago. I'm embarrassed to say that, but it's basically because of life stuff. Okay, let me explain. So, in 2014 when I started, I was in 8th grade. I was really young and innocent and stuff. So pretty much throughout high school and my work getting more, my upload motivation got less because I was like always really tired. And by the time it was my senior year, I pretty much stopped caring about making videos because I just got tired a lot. And I was like, I don't want to do this. Even though it's just nothing more than putting up your equipment, which takes about 2 minutes, and playing a game and talking, which is something I do a lot anyway, so why do I not even bother? And then I've also made a bunch more upload videos and stuff, and in 2018 I made some really stupid videos that I don't even know why I did. I made Circle Conrad Yet Another Hiker Dance for an hour, and I was like, haha, this is so funny, let's leave it. And then it blew up. And I was at a friend's house when I uploaded that video. So we were just playing games, and I was like freaking out. I was like trying to reply to every single comment possible because I've never had something like this happen. And I was like, okay, how do I handle this? Let's just reply to everything I can. And I put some other best moments for Chaga, just because I can. And they were nice. And I did upload something about Splatoon 2, and that got pretty popular. It got like 30,000 views really quickly, but then just stopped for some reason. It still is my second most liked video with like 300, but that video was made together in like a few minutes and with nothing at all to say. But then I uploaded something else like, ooh, fork versus spoon. Let's just have a spoon and a fork next to each other and push the spoon off into the sink because I'm team fork. I love that video though, it's so stupid, but I couldn't help but make it. It was just too good to miss. But yeah, now I'm just currently finishing up my second semester of college, and this has honestly been a really terrible semester for me. Not in terms of grades, but just in general. I've been really down and not happy, and motivation has been bad. I've also been in the Gaming Odyssey for a bit, playing Mario Sunshine, and that's been good, but that's still going back to 3 Let's Plays at a time. So, I'm sorry if that didn't work out. But, this past weekend, as of when I'm recording this, has been amazing, because I've actually went to PAX East for the first time in my life, and oh my god, that was one of the best weekends of my life, because I went Friday and Saturday, and it was just a really good weekend to forget about school and just enjoy myself. I got to go to the Runaway Guys Drunken Choice for the first time ever. I did not get chosen, in case you're wondering. The person sitting next to me did. But anyway, I got to meet the Runaway Guys as well. They all signed the back of my Switch. It was an unbelievable experience. I got a picture with all of them. And on Saturday, I saw a concert. I bought some games I haven't owned in years. I went to a Jackbox panel and just overall explored the con, and it was amazing. I can't believe it took me so long to get to a PAX East, but oh my god, it was unbelievable. Worth the hype. I'm so happy I went. If you follow my Twitter, you probably know that I kept tweeting about it, but just overall, I'm pretty much starting to need some breaks and stuff, so I'm figuring things out, but it's been 5 years, you know, and as time went on, my upload schedule has gotten worse and worse as time goes on, and in the beginning I was pretty much saying, I'm gonna upload every single day, and now I'm lucky if I upload more than 5 times in a month, and that's just a matter of school and destroying any motivation I have, and I'm sorry about that, but I don't want to stop or anything. I'm just not motivated enough lately, and I really need some inspiration. The problem is I don't know where to start, so I'm gonna need a little bit of help with that, but Overall, though, that's pretty much all I have to say. I pretty much ranted for about 15 minutes of your time. And if you listened to this entire thing, thank you for doing that, supporting me. I don't even know. And here's to 5 more, and hopefully let's not do stuff that are not bad with uploads. Let's actually get uploads going this time, because I need to get better at it, and I have not been doing a good job for the past 2 years. Maybe, I don't even know. But yeah, thank you so much for these past 5 years. Whenever I get a nice comment, it really helps me get into a good mood, because seeing that my videos are nice, well, by nice I mean people like them, it's amazing to see, and I can only do so much, but what I'm doing is alright, I guess. But thank you again for watching this teenage idiot rant about games for 5 years and vent about stuff on Twitter, and I don't even know anymore, but just thank you so much for all these past few years. I hope to make these next couple years much better, and just trying as much as I can to come back. So I'm acknowledging the fact that I've made videos for half a decade, so I have to be doing something right. I'll get to it. Anyway, though, thank you so much for listening to this rant, and have a good rest of your day.